unlock their skills from far away. A promise sweet, but bound to fray. ASVAB dreams they'll guide you through, but all their wisdom's made of glue.
Welcome, YouTubers, to another episode in my Grammar Hero series. As one of the single largest content creators for the ASVAB and PiCAT, I felt obligated to make this short presentation on how to avoid ASVAB tutoring scams, since I've recently seen a big proliferation of scams occurring, particularly on Facebook. So, again, in this short presentation, we're going to quickly learn how to identify and avoid ASVAB tutoring scams. As a quick reminder, I just want to let you know that my mission has been to help everyone pass the test for free. And for that reason, I've freely covered almost every topic you need to know for this test. What's more, I firmly believe that 95% or more of you will pass this very simple test, which only covers basic topics from middle school and the beginning years of high school, as long as you study diligently for anywhere from a week to a month. So now that I've mentioned that, let's take a look at some of the biggest clues that you're dealing with an ASVAB tutoring scam. And the biggest clue is that the tutor has very poor English. If they're sending you messages or emails with grammatical errors, or the person speaks with a strong foreign accent, that's a huge clue that it's almost certainly an ASVAB tutoring scam. Now, I would be remiss not to point this out as well. Recently, there have been groups of people in India creating fake tutoring videos and fake tutoring websites to specifically target you. Now, if you take a closer look under the hood, so to speak, you'll notice that almost 100% of their content has been copied and pasted from other resources, including the free resources on my channel. So, another clue that you might be dealing with an ASVAB tutoring scam is if a tutor makes a demand for a large upfront payment or request for large payments. Again, some tutors are going to require you to make a deposit, but you want to be cautious of those tutors who demand full payment for a large number of tutoring sessions upfront, especially before you've had a trial session. All right, so another clue that you're dealing with a ASVAB tutoring scam is if a tutor guarantees you a score. Again, no tutor can realistically guarantee a specific test score, so be suspicious of anyone making such promises. Learning outcomes depend on a complex array of factors, including your effort and your aptitude, neither of which a tutor has control over. So, again, be cautious of any tutor that guarantees you a specific score. All right, so another clue that you're dealing with an ASVAB tutoring scam is what's called an impersonation scam. Some scammers have gone as far as to impersonate military recruiters on Facebook, and they've demanded money in exchange for answers on the ASVAB or money in exchange for a hotel stay at MEPS. Always meet your local recruiter in person at your local recruiting station, and your recruiter will never ask you for money for anything, including for test prep for the ASVAB or your hotel stay at MEPS if you have to stay at a hotel. Now, some scammers have gone a different route and they've started impersonating Americans in order to embellish their credentials. So, for example, if a tutor claims to be an engineer but struggles to speak English clearly, they're almost certainly impersonating an American engineer. So, be mindful of that as well. So, another clue that you're dealing with an ASVAB tutoring scam is unsolicited contacts. So, be wary of tutors who reach out to you via social media, email, or text, especially in comment sections of videos on Facebook, TikTok, or YouTube. Again, most legitimate tutors are never going to reach out to you in the comment section on any of those platforms. Finally, I want to cover some general tips. Always trust your instincts. If something feels wrong, it probably is. Do your research. Reviews that are too good to be true are more often than not fake, so keep that in mind. Never share your sensitive information. And as ASVAB tutor, will never need your date of birth or social security number. They have no reason to ask you for that. And always keep records In the event that you feel that a tutor did scam you or defraud you, you want to keep those records so you can file a police report. Okay, so that's all I have for you in this presentation. Again, I want to go back to this slide here. Remember, my mission has been to help everyone pass the test for free. I have thousands of free videos on my YouTube channel, and I've helped close to 100,000 people pass this test without ever doing a one-on-one tutoring session with any of them. So if they can do it, you can do it. And again, this test covers nothing but basic information, mostly from middle school. So, with all that being said, feel free to leave some comments or feedback in the comments section below. But on that note, I'm going to go ahead and cut you loose.
They hawk their skills from far away. A promise sweet, but bound to fray. ASVAB dreams they'll guide you through, but all their wisdom's made of glue. Their English fumbles in disguise. They teach by whisper, full of lies. With glitter words they spin their tale, yet every step is bound to fail. Scam school blues, they've got a plan, selling smoke to trusted hands. Behind the curtain, truth looks bare, leave you stranded, ooh, nowhere. Through phone or screen, their sails they sing. Pour honey words, but bite that sting. They offer gold, it melts to sand. Distance hides their sleight of hand. They've got fake charms, they've got big dreams, swirling scripts and broken schemes. You ask, are you the guide I need? Turns out their map's a trail of greed.